China. 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 China now. China. China. You know, China.
I know China very well. China. 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 China.
China. China. China.
Northwest Wisconsin, where I'm from.
It's China to me. China. China, 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 China. You want to buy from China? That's great. Buy from China. Buy toys from China. China in particular.
你
China,
到底
China.
对我说了什么？
This is Sparta! Fatality.
Ladies and gentlemen, or is that Green Man who's in the live chat right now? Welcome to episode number 357. This is the Pandemic episode. Now, I don't have a bunch of stories about the pandemic. That's not what I'm going to do, because I'm not that well versed in it. But I have music. Like if you heard the intro to this episode, you heard some stuff from the East, the Far East, a couple of soundtracks, and of course, you heard President Trump saying his China rant. Listen, it's funny as fuck. That's all I can say. Episode 357. We've got 3 stories to talk about today. Today is a Thursday Freakout, and the Freakout is about the pandemic. But the pandemic, I'm going to relay my freakout through music. Yeah, through music. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to tackle this topic through music. Before we get into the situations, I want to welcome Bugs. I'm sure you can hear him in the background. Literally, he was not asleep until I started the podcast. Okay, now he's behind me snoring. Yeah, he's just a barrel of monkeys. This episode, we got 3 news things to talk about, 3 articles, one kind of short, but then the other 2 get on my last nerve, and hopefully it gets on your nerves too, to be honest. But I want to welcome our newest member to the Discord chat, Pucky. Pucky's in there now. Thank you for joining, Pucky. We need folks like you, Nightmare, Dre, Dave, Blue Chicken. I mean, we even got animals in there. Green Man, and everybody else. Gooter, also known as Gutter. We need everyone to join on there and have the discussion. I'm telling you, I had a lot of fun. I'm actually late. This is the fastest I've ever gotten ready for the podcast. Mind you, I didn't stop what I was doing and just come over and look stuff up. I had to go get my vodka ready. But it's crazy. It is, Pucky joined on. It was about 8ish or something like that, Central Time. And, so I was like glued to the chat. So I want to know who this Pucky is. So he's out of North Carolina. If you guys want to, or know Pucky, for that reason. If you guys know Pucky, hey, hit him up. Tell him you heard his name. Which I hope that's not his real name. But anyway, that's the way it goes. So I did discover something in sending the link out this afternoon to someone. Let me just cue up some music here because I feel really bad about this. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Dre. Dre's in there. Yeah. Rick Stevens. Rick, thank you for joining. Rick, you're one of the people I need to apologize to because there was an issue with that link before. It's terrible. It turns out that that link I was sharing, which initially, like I said, I'm not very well versed with Discord. I got the link from Blue Chickens. Yeah. And then Blue Chicken sent it to me and I joined. But it turns out that link expired probably a few months ago. Yeah, so everybody that I've been asking to join, you ain't got shit. You went up to a brick wall, pretty much. Then I'm sorry. Please come back. Join the Discord chat. I want to talk to you. Outside of UFO and aliens, we have quite a good discussion all the time. Trust me, it's good times in there. And you can say whatever the fuck you want, because that's the way we roll. It's true. So please, look in the description. There is a brand new link to the Discord that never expires. Ever, 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 ever. So click it. And we are good to go from now on. All right, let's stop this shit. That's sad enough. Anyway, so we got 3 stories to talk about today. And no SpaceX, no Elon. I want to put that to the side because I'm pretty pissed off that gigantic aluminum steel, whatever, penis has not taken off yet. It is upsetting to me. I've been waiting for this long. Ever since I went down there and I freaking stood right next to the damn hopper, I've been so amped. And those fuckers in Boca Chica have been blowing every single one up. Okay, I'm internally I'm upset about it. Of course I'm gonna come on here, I'm gonna talk all the shit that I want. I mean, that's the way it is. But internally I'm dying. I should put on that sad song again. Hold on a second. Come on, Elon. We need the metal penis to fly. It is our destiny. Please take it off. Yeah, so, I'm pretty upset that this is just nuts. That fucking thing is not taking off yet. Hopefully he didn't get that, all that metal from China. Because they're fucking everybody over, aren't they? Out in Wuhan. Wuhan, I don't know. Everybody says it different. It depends where you come from. But come on, China, what are you doing? You've imprisoned the entire fucking planet. What in the fuck is going on? Yeah, so this is the episode where I will use music to speak to the pandemic. Get my feelings about it, of course. And it's pretty fucking sad. It really is. And I'm upset about it. And I'm not going to be one of those guys. Listen, don't take what I'm saying as being, being a racist or something like that. Like them people say, hey, I'm not a racist. I had like a cousin from the third mother, from the fifth cousin. There was an uncle that actually had someone that used to sit with him at a bus stop that was Chinese. I'm not going to say that. That's not what I'm about. That's not where I'm going with this. All I'm saying is, there's plenty of great Chinese people out there. Come on. But the fuckers in Wuhan, you guys fucked up everybody. I'll be honest, that's fucked up. So, the first track that I'm going to get into for today, it is my pandemic title song. It's like make believe I'm making a movie about the pandemics. This is my soundtrack. I don't know if such a thing exists, but I feel like Bugs has snoring Tourette's. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how this works. And he might have just invented a new situation, a new condition. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it. The only reason I'm bringing up this first article was only because I feel bad. Yeah, this fucking COVID-19. It's making me soft. I feel bad because I didn't talk about this when the anniversary actually happened. It is one of my favorite UFO incidents, and it's getting pretty fucking close to becoming a legacy incident, to be honest. It is very close to that. But it is one of the ones that I love looking at videos about. I love researching it. I even went on to Newfork to track UFO sightings before and after the incident. And it is incredible the data that Newfork has on this particular day. The incident is the Phoenix Lights. And when I tell you, it really is up there with one of my favorite ones. Not a legacy incident yet. You know, when it hits the 30-year mark, we're going to put this puppy away, you know, shine it up sideways and stick it up somebody's candy ass because we don't want to talk about that no more. That's it. You hit 30. Phoenix, you got 7 more years to figure that shit out. 7 more years before you become just a memory. A distant memory way in the past. March 13, 1997 was the mysterious formation which many people... Oh my God. I hope you guys heard a bug's fart just now. That was amazingly loud. I guess he disapproves of the Phoenix Lights. Anyway, so many people, of course, try to say that this was a military exercise, that they were dropping these flares, newfangled flares, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they got them from China. I don't know. But when you look at the video, and I'm sure anyone that's listening to UFO Buzz Radio, you've seen the damn video. Don't even lie to yourself or to me. You've seen it. Most people that believe in the idea that there was, or there have been, or there will be visitation to the planet by extraterrestrial beings, whether from deep space or fucking portals or shit like that, they firmly believe that the Phoenix Lights was the real deal. It was a real sighting. And I'm telling you, if you are on the fence, like if you're sitting around and you're on the shitter, and you're dropping a load, and you're thinking, Phoenix Lights, flares, aliens, flares, aliens. What I say is, stop looking at the porn while you're on the shitter. Go over to Newfork and check out the days before and after the Phoenix incident. And see the trail of sightings that happened before March 13th and after the 14th and 15th. And you will see that this UFO had a pretty fascinating trajectory when it went from north to south. Making, of course, its big stop in Phoenix, showing off. Like, who the fuck does that? Really? Come on, keep it in the closet. What's wrong with you? It is a phenomenal incident, and one that... Like, I feel bad that I didn't do, like, a full episode on that, just because I think once you hit the 20-some-odd year mark, people forget about it like I did. Of course, we had the pandemic. We had the pandemic on thanks to the Chinese.
你到底对我说了什么？
Yeah, Wuhan. You fucked everybody over. That's not cool. Somebody's got to get that shit together. By the way, I got to figure out a way to get a translation for whatever the fuck that says. I'm not really sure. Rick Stevens in the live chat box says, I saw the video. If that was a real ship, it was huge. It was fucking huge. It's okay, Rick. You can say the F word if you want to. I know you feel it. It was amazingly huge. And a lot of the specials, that documentaries and stuff like that you see about the actual Phoenix incident, a lot of the folks that reported seeing the ship in a much closer proximity really explained the outer hull of this thing. Sorry, I have a New York accent. Sometimes it fucks up when it gets mixed up with the Texan stuff. And it is like bananas. The way they described it as a dark black metal that was almost reflecting the stars as it went over them, but it was over a mile wide. Huge. Huge. It is one of those that unfortunately, because, our society as it stands right now does not have the cojones to investigate that further. At least not back in 97, right? Nobody gave two fucks. And thanks to the mayor, everybody just poo-pooed it off. They laughed and they let it go. But everyone that saw it from all the different camera angles, that's the other thing. Kind of like the Tic Tac situation. Here you got a massive sighting. Tons of people. But not just all in one spot. People all over Phoenix were running videos on this and taking pictures. And they said it was flares. But it doesn't even end there. People north of Phoenix, people south of Phoenix were reporting these amazing flares that travel across the state. You cannot write this stuff. Big welcome to Zachariah, who is in the live chat box tonight. As a matter of fact, that's right. Zachariah brings up an important point. Last year we heard, or either last year or the year before, that Kurt Russell reportedly was flying in his little shitty ass plane, and he actually, I believe he saw the Phoenix Light, right? He actually saw it. And, of course, you don't report these things, especially if you're a fucking pilot, because your ass would not be flying anymore. But who would tell Kurt Russell he can't fly? I would imagine that dude would be escaping from anywhere. Kind of like Escaping from New York, that shitty ass movie from back in the day. Or Big Trouble in Little China, that was probably my favorite, pandemic. Anyway, I like the way that worked out. The link in the description for this particular article will take you to the article, but it also has embedded within the article videos related to that day, March 13, 1997, and you can relive that shit as many times as you want to. Like I said, it's an important one, and sadly to say, it's going to be one of those that will become a legacy incident, and it'll be like shit fucking gone, to be honest, and that's the truth. The next one is another tribute to Wuhan, because apparently we can't win these fucking battles. We really can't.
No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. sees me, I'm losing every battle. No one ever sees me, I'm losing every battle. Can somebody save me, I'm losing every battle.
I did a video about bugs that I posted this morning, and I had a little clip of these two wrestlers, and all day I've been thinking about wrestling. I used to watch wrestling back in the day, and it's just stuck in my head. This next article is it's one of my least favorite, but I'm bringing it on here anyway because I feel that it's like a pervert, not a pervert, but he looks like a pervert. It's like a public service announcement for me, or a pervert service announcement. I don't know. I kind of like it in a way. Pervert service announcement. I don't know. Alien UFO found in Antarctica is 100% proof of ancient aliens on Earth. There is only one person that can make these claims. Because the other one disappeared. He's hanging out with the hookers and the pimps. Getting high. Doing all kind of, probably a bunch of ungodly things we don't even want to know about. But, yeah, the only guy that's left is Pareidolia Pete. Scott C. Waring. This article actually came out about 4 hours ago. I really thought the guy disappeared at one time, and then he came back, and it's been sad ever since. But the Express UK continues to share his stuff, and I promise you, I swear he's done this before. Like, this thing probably happened about 4 years ago, but it seems to me that the Express UK is making so much money off of Pareidolia Pete that they continue to reprint shit. Even shit that's fucking old as hell. Apparently, and here, they put everyone in the same bucket. Alien hunters believe they found... Here again, no. Please. It's not they. It's not Green Man. No. It's not Guter. It's not anyone. It's not Dre. It's not even Nightmare. It's Pareidolia Pete. He found. Because no other person that I know of sits behind a computer all fucking day, because we all got fucking jobs. We got lives. All of us need to work for a living unless you're retired. You did your time already. But if you're not retired, you have a fucking job. You got bills to pay. You don't sit around looking at NASA videos all damn day. You know how hard that is? You know how big those files are? You know how crazy zoomed in you have to be in order to see shit in those fucking files, and how long you spend on one damn picture. I don't know. I just, that's probably why he's so squinty-eyed all the time. He does. He really does look like a perv to me. But that's just my personal opinion. You don't have to believe me. Despite the fact that there is zero evidence, and what's funny too is the Express UK likes taking jabs at him all the fucking time, but they're making some money off him. And they say in this article that besides the fact that there's zero evidence to suggest aliens have ever visited Earth, we still use this weirdo to sell our ClickBank. That's really is all it is. That really is. I mean, I don't think they really like him a lot of times. Some of the shit they say about him is not cool. Like, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed about it. But there you go. They're still, it's like they're slapping him in the face, but then at the same time, they're giving them the happy ending. Just makes no sense to me. Anyway, one conspiracy theorist believes that he has found evidence in the form of a triangular UFO, which he spotted on the Antarctic island. And here is where, now you heard me, they already said that there's zero evidence, and we don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But now, the next sentence is that he's prominent. He's a prominent UFO hunter, Scott C. Waring. Pareidolia Pete if you're nasty. He believes he spotted a UFO, which suggests that aliens not only made their way to Earth, but they lived there as well. He claims in this article that because of global warming, more like global warring, because of global warming, the snow and the ice is melting away, revealing a treasure trove of alien artifacts, including this triangular ship. How does he do that? Where does he live? New Hampshire, like New Jersey? Where is he right now? Where the fuck does Scott C. Waring live? That's what I want to know. How does he have all this time? And there's a quote by Pareidolia Pete that says, this craft was revealed after warm years had melted the ice and snow, revealing the secret craft below. This is 100% evidence that aliens have lived on Earth long before humanity ever made cities. How the fuck does he go that far back just from this shitty ass picture? I don't know. But if you're wondering what he's looking at, look at the logo image for this episode. That is a snippet of Pareidolia Pete's discovery. There is one YouTuber who went against Pareidolia Pete in his assertions or his evidence, his discovery. And he says, actually, the name of the person is, they probably shouldn't put it in here. It's kind of weird. Moogie8596. I can't believe there's 8595 of them before Moogie, but I guess so. Moogie said, it looks like a rock ridge to me. Oh, you got him good, Moogie. No shit. What the hell is wrong with him? I don't understand why he continues to get all this attention, all this propaganda that he puts out constantly. It really does not look like anything. It doesn't look like a UFO. Well, I guess. Listen, I'll be honest. That ridge looks like it's out of this world. That's the truth. But who gives a fuck? How the hell is he going to get there? How is anyone going to get to the Antarctica to figure that out? And that's the thing. That's the thing that bugs me the most. You, Scotty Waring, and actually all the other pencil pocket protector wearers, you guys too. You're all in the same fucking boat. Why are you looking at shit that you can't even go and figure out for yourself? Like, I could understand if this is somewhere where Scott C. Waring can go and stand right next to it, take a picture or two, go out there and figure that shit out for yourself. What the fuck you looking at pictures for makes no sense to me. And that's just the way this, I told you, it's the pandemic episode. The pandemic episode it's crazy. Really, what he should take his skills at, and he should find Waldo, right? Tyler Locknerd. Find Tyler Locknerd using some satellite pictures and find out where the fuck he's at. I mean, I'm telling you, he's got to be at a clinic every other day getting shot up for all that stuff that he's picking up from the ladies. because he likes hanging out with ladies of the night at the red light district. Not much more I can say about that. If you even want to read that, go ahead. Be my guest. The link is in the description. I just don't know about Scott C. Waring. We need to have like a pandemic response to Scott C. Waring. And we need to take away all his computers. We need to take away anything that he can use electronically and just quarantine him somewhere on an island, deserted, with a bunch of lions from the Tiger King. I don't know. Something's got to give, that's for sure.
The satellites explode. It must be bad news overload. Then we salute eternity and pay our final.
China.
It's funny that you can tell you're in the pandemic when everyone you talk to watches the same fucking Netflix documentaries. Hashtag fucking, what is that? What does that dude again? Oh my God, Tiger King. See, I just had a mental fart just now. Yeah, Tiger King is everywhere, and I swear to you, I could not believe I was watching it. What was really sad was when his boyfriend died. But the line that made the movie was when he was asking him about watching porn. And, well, if you saw it, you know the rest. That line it's just classic. Just classic how he figures out whether someone has the same sexual preference as he does. It is a classic nonetheless. But I read that someone's trying to get Trump to pardon him. Imagine that. All right, this is the third and final article for today, and I know you guys are ready to get the hell off this podcast for sure. But listen, this is one of my, I guess, besides our pareidolia Peabody, this is actually one of my least favorite, most infuriating topics that I cover. And yeah, that's just the way it is. Are the aliens on faraway planets? Wind speed may blow us to the answer. Yeah. Someone conducted a study about winds. Wind. Hurricanes, cyclones, those kind of wind. Not like wind like bugs that he breaks all the time. We're talking about big wind. We're talking about natural winds that happen when, like, you're in Florida. Like Nightmare knows about that stuff. I know about it. Big O knows about it because we were living in Florida. And there was one particular summer, we had like freaking 4 hurricanes. It was fantastic, actually. I enjoy Mother Nature that way. But still, scary as fuck to a lot of people. These scientists are actually looking at wind on other planets. This article is in the description, and I'll be honest. If you are a science geek, these are some fascinating things for you. And I'm not going to lie, some of the numbers that they have in here are interesting, to say the least, right? So the first thing they do is that they mention that back in April 10th of 1996, the fastest wind on the planet, or wind speed, ever recorded happened in Australia. Does everything happen in Australia? 408 kilometers per hour were recorded from a tropical cyclone. How does this translate to what they did for this particular article? It makes no sense whatsoever. This is just crazy. But just recently, there was a study published in the journal Science that says that they're looking to measure atmospheric wind speed outside of the solar system. Now, okay, I don't know why. It makes no sense to me at this point. So the scientists developed a new method in order to measure winds on distant planets and find a way to apply that to the quest to find aliens on exoplanets. Here's where it gets to the point where I just lose my shit. Kathleen Allers, a professor of physics and astronomy at Bucknell University, said this. This is the first time the method we used to do has been attempted. The idea is similar to how winds could be measured on Earth, but in terms of things that you could determine from afar. Can you sit around and you ask yourself, so fucking what? This is why science it drives me insane. So apparently they use NASA's Spitzer Space Telescope, and they also use the Carl G. Yankee Very Large Array, and they what they did was that they aimed it towards a brown dwarf dubbed 2-mass J1047 plus 21, because they can't use fucking regular names. This dwarf is actually 33 light years away in the constellation Leo, because hashtag everyone's a Tiger King. What's weird about this is that I still come to the same, it's still the same problem for me, and it's got to be for some of you. I can't be the only one. You're fucking measuring winds from 33 years ago. Who gives a flying fuck? So what? So what? Anyway, so they found one of those exoplanets around that brown dwarf, and they measured the winds. The winds were actually whipping up an average of 660 meters per second. And in comparison, get ready to have your mind blown here. The average windy day on Earth, the winds measure between 11 and 13.3 meters per second. This fucking planet had 660 meters per second. Mind blown. All right? It's windy as fuck. Bad hair day for everyone. I get it. What does that have to do with life? According to the study, and this is their conclusion, that atmospheric conditions are important for life in order for it to thrive or not even fucking exist. So what they're saying is, if you get a windy ass planet, chances are there's no fucking life. That almost makes no sense to me. There's like no correlation there. Really? So you mean you can't have a fucking planet of shit that just crawls around or lives underground because it's windy? This is why I don't understand why people get allowed to publish shit like this, because it makes no sense. And on top of that, you're looking 33 years in the past. What if you happened to peekaboo when there was a fucking big ass storm happening? What if there was a 10-year storm and you, like a jackass, you just happened to pick when the storm was happening? And 10 years later, the shit's over and there's, fucking giraffes and gorillas and all kind of shit running around like naked. There's probably like aliens there too, in the buff. This is what I mean, that it just makes no sense that they spend such an effort with these ridiculous ideas when they can't even explain our own fucking solar system. I don't know if you guys share the same, disapproval of this constant looking into exoplanets that are so far away. But I don't know. It is what it is. Dre says money talks. Yeah, it really does. These guys get these grants, and I still don't. I would love to see, how the fuck do you propose a plant for a grant to view something that's, let's say, 10,000 billion years ago? Like, what fucking application is going to have today? Somebody tell me. It's just crazy. Completely nuts. It's asinine. Completely asinine. That's all I'm saying. That is the episode for today. Listen, I thank you guys for joining. Listen, hey, Pucky says Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic is the man. Hopefully Trump gets him out of jail so that we can see some more of his antics. I mean, we need to have another season, right? Anyway, so hopefully you guys can get into Discord now. If you attempted in the past, the new link is there. It never expires. Fuck, it'll be like 33 light years from now, and some motherfucker in the way future is going to get in there and get into the Discord. And we'll be all dead, of course, but hey, that's the way it is. Go ahead and click in there. Join the chat. There's one point of doing one thing about the podcast that's fulfilling to me, and that's being able to chat with the people that listen. It makes me happy because I know someone's out there actually listening, but it's even better to get to know people from different walks of life. California, North Carolina, Texas, New York, New Jersey, Australia, wherever you are. Even in Wuhan. If you're in Wuhan, fuck, go ahead and get in the chat. I'm okay with it. Just make sure you haven't traveled, you don't have a fever, and you wash your hands. That's all I'm asking, Wuhan folks. Come on, let's get it together. Our outro for this particular episode reminds me of the movie Friday for some reason. I don't know why.